So your bones need for you to be having vitamin D. But I've got some other shocking news for you. Bones aren't made of calcium. Well, what are bones made of? They're made of 12 minerals and 64 trace.
Our bones rely on a rich mix of minerals to stay healthy. Today, we'll dive into why these minerals matter, the truth about calcium supplements, and explore Dr. Barbara O'Neill's expert diet plan for optimal bone health. First up is calcium supplements.
What do our bones need? That. So if you've got calcium supplements, the best thing you can do with them is put them in the bin. In the book, The Calcium Lie, Dr. Robert Thompson, he actually says that calcium supplements can deplete even more calcium out of your bones. The pharmaceutical companies, they make all these drugs, then they've got another section. Guess what's in another section? Vitamins and minerals. And there's not a big stockpile of vegetables out in the backyard that they're making them from. They're in a form that your body can't access. Calcium hardens cement. It does not harden bones. But what it can do is harden your tissues. It can build up on your arteries. It can actually contribute to calcium deposits in your kidneys, in your gallbladder, even build up on the eyes.
These supplements often provide calcium in an isolated form, which the body struggles to utilize effectively. Instead of integrating into bones, this excess calcium can accumulate in soft tissues, arteries, and organs, causing harm. Without the presence of other essential minerals, calcium from supplements can disrupt the body's natural mineral balance, leading to a net loss of calcium from bones rather than strengthening them. Let's discuss the importance of Celtic Salt.
So we don't need to drink seawater. All we need to do is get the whole salt, Celtic salt or Himalayan salt that has all of those minerals in it. Dr. Robert Thompson states that if you take a little crystal of salt in your mouth, give it a little chomp, drink your glass of water, you do that with every glass of water. That's 8 times a day. So throw your calcium supplements out, and the money that you usually use to buy calcium supplements, buy the Celtic Salt.
According to Dr. Barbara, Celtic Salt is rich in a broad spectrum of essential minerals, which are crucial for bone health. Unlike refined salt, Celtic Salt contains trace minerals like magnesium, potassium, and calcium, all of which play a vital role in maintaining strong bones. These minerals help balance the body's electrolyte levels, ensuring that calcium and other nutrients are effectively absorbed and utilized by the bones. After that, Dr. Barbara shared dark green leafy vegetables with us.
There's another place you'll find these minerals, and that is dark green leafy vegetables. That's what bones need.
Dark green leafy vegetables are a powerhouse for bone health because they are packed with essential nutrients that support strong bones. These vegetables, such as kale, spinach, and collard greens, are rich in calcium, which is crucial for bone density. Additionally, they provide vitamin K, which plays a key role in bone mineralization and helps prevent bone loss. These greens also contain magnesium, a mineral that helps convert vitamin D into its active form, enhancing calcium absorption. Now let's talk about calcium-rich foods.
One food that's phenomenally high in calcium, and it's in with the other minerals, and that is sesame seed. Also chickpeas and dried figs. Dried figs are quite high.
These foods not only provide bioavailable calcium, but are also packed with other essential nutrients like magnesium and phosphorus, which are crucial for proper calcium absorption and bone strength. By focusing on these natural sources, you ensure a balanced intake that supports strong, healthy bones without the risks associated with isolated calcium supplements. But according to Dr. Barbara, people always prefer calcium-leaching foods.
What leaches calcium out of the body is high-acid foods. So that's a high-carbohydrate diet, high wheat, refined sugar, and caffeine. Coke, all of those are calcium leaches.
These foods can create an acidic environment in the body, leading to the withdrawal of calcium from bones to neutralize the acid, which weakens bone density over time. Consuming these foods regularly can contribute to conditions like osteoporosis and other bone-related issues, making it important to limit their intake for optimal bone health. Why milk is not the best source of calcium.
Here's a glass of milk. And this glass of milk is high in calcium, but it's also high in animal protein. And animal protein is very dirty burning fuel. Only 58% is burnt as fuel. Do you know what that leaves? A 42% What the body uses is it uses the most alkaline mineral, which is calcium, to negate the sulfur residue. Do you know how much calcium is left for the human body after a person drinks a glass of milk? None. Cows can access that calcium because they've got 5 stomachs. We've only got 1. And the countries in this world that are the highest dairy consumers have the highest incidence of osteoporosis.
Milk does contain calcium. It's also high in animal protein, which can create an acidic environment in the body. This acidity requires the body to leach calcium from the bones to neutralize it, ultimately leading to calcium loss rather than gain. How exercise protects your bones?
God never designed bones to weaken. Something is happening that is weakening the bones. In the Himalayan mountains, there's a group of people called the Hunzas who never experience osteoporosis. In fact, disease is rare. These people live in the mountains, they breathe the freshest of air. There's no fast food shops there. They're very fit. They live in the mountains, so climbing up and down the hills every day gives them strong muscles. When you exercise, you not only strengthen your muscles, you're strengthening your bones.
Now hear this amazing story of bones destruction from Dr. Barbara.
So let me give you the story of a girl named Helen who came to us with osteoporosis. She said, the doctor says I should go on this drug. I said, if you Google that drug, you will find that it will not do a lot to strengthen your bones, and it does have side effects, as every drug does. Looking at her history, I discovered that she'd been on the contraceptive pill for 15 years. The contraceptive pill boosts estrogen, and in the boosting of the estrogen and the depletion of the progesterone, it has an effect so that a woman doesn't release the egg, so she doesn't fall pregnant. But the progesterone that is depleted by being on the pill is progesterone, and progesterone is your bone building hormone. In fact, what progesterone does is it boosts osteoblast cells. Osteo means bone, blast means new. And so, unbeknownst to her, the pill that she'd been on, and she hadn't been on the pill for probably about 20 years now, but she'd been on it for about 15 years, from 20 to 35. It had depleted her progesterone levels, her progesterone stores, which means she didn't have her bone building hormone there. I also discovered that this lady loved having 2 or 3 cups of black tea a day. That tea, she also added a couple of teaspoons of sugar. Caffeine and sugar are both known to leach minerals out of the body, particularly the calcium and the magnesium. The bones don't need calcium. They need the balance of minerals, because bones aren't made of just calcium.
Incorporating the right foods and understanding the myths around bone health, which are told by Dr. Barbara O'Neill, can make all the difference in your well-being. If you found these insights valuable, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on living a healthier life. Stay informed, stay healthy,